Okay, what's a good people? Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 4 p.m. I'm going to call Cabarrus County Courthouse Clerk of Court for District Court, 704-262-5500. Just want to verify my court dates on the 8th and that form I had to fill out for the cell phone usage, bringing it into court, see if that's been signed off. So here we go.
Clerk's office, how may I direct your call?
Hi, District Court, please.
Thank you, one moment.
Yep.
District Court, how can I help you?
Hi, my name is Nathan Geis. I just want to verify my court date for the 8th.
How do you spell your last name?
G-E-I-S-E.
It is October 9th at 9 a.m.
October 9th, 9 a.m. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
And could you tell me, has the judge signed off on, I had did an electronic device request, and that was submitted a couple weeks ago.
You actually would need to, you have to get that signed the day of court.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to stop by the clerk's office in the morning, get the form, sign it, take it upstairs to court and hopefully get it signed.
It's actually in the judge's box. I've already done that.
Let me check for you. Give me one moment, okay?
For the upcoming court date. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, one moment.
Yep. So this will be my second court date for these false charges for this unlawful arrest by pace hour. First court date, I turned the paperwork in 24 hours before court on Friday. Monday, I was running late. Didn't know if it signed off. Just ran up to court, didn't care. At court that day, I got the public defender. I was rescheduled for, as you heard, October 9th. So when I left court that day, I went down to the Clerk of Court, District Court, filled that form out again for the second time, and submitted it several weeks before my court date.
Thank you for holding. No, sorry, it has not been signed yet. I was looking. You can also get your attorney to kind of facilitate that for you as well, okay?
It should be done this shouldn't be a problem. So, I appreciate that. But what is there? Do you know? Is there a reason why the judge waits to sign it for the last minute?
Yeah, I have no idea because usually the process is you get the sheet just prior to the start of court.
That's funny because that's what you just said contradicts. What you just said contradicts what the Clerk of Court told me, because this will be my second hearing with this unlawful arrest case going on, and I dropped it off Friday for a Monday court date, and I was told, oh, it's 24 hours before the court date, which I read online to do it like that, and I was told, you don't want to wait 24 hours because he may not sign it, blah 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 blah.
Who told you that? I've never heard of that. Who told you that?
I would have to come down and point her out.
Oh, okay.
And so what's your name? I'm sorry.
It's Colleen.
Colleen, thank you. And what you're saying is basically
everyone that I have known to request that form, they request it the day of court. They get the form.
Well, we can print it offline. I mean, I think that's strange that, I don't know. What is it? If I needed to know the information, and I go to nccourts.gov and pull up that form, where would it advise me to do what you're saying?
I'm not quite sure it does.
I don't think so.
But from the time that I've been here, we've been instructed to hand that form out just prior to the start of court.
To hand it
what
out?
else to say.
Oh wow! I didn't even know you had the forms down there. Do you know who told you that?
I have them at my desk.
Okay, but that's good to know.
Would you like to speak to my supervisor, because I feel like I don't know what I feel about this conversation. I feel like there's information that you want me to provide that I don't have, other than giving you the form that's just the start of court.
Well, that's great.
I don't have any other information to add to it.
No, but you understand also from where I'm coming from, you're giving me contradictory information, whether it's right or wrong. I really don't know. It's y'all who are, supposed to know and supposed to be consistent and
I agree.
Uniform. So, and anyways, so I mean, I have no problem talking to your supervisor if you'd like me to talk to your supervisor. I'm just trying to get clarification for myself. Everybody wants to say go to your attorney. I'm not paying for an attorney. I'm going to represent myself, and this is a challenge, and it shouldn't be such a challenge. And the reason why it's such a challenge is because there's so much misinformation out there, and when it gets called out, nobody wants to address it. So that's...
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. I'm going to get this addressed for you today. So if you don't mind, I'm going to place you on hold, and then I'm going to explain the situation to my supervisor so that you can feel more comfortable with the information you've been told in the past, okay?
Well, even that, I don't know how comfortable I'm going to feel. Basically...
Because you're saying that, and I don't know how comfortable I feel with continuing to talk to you about it. I feel like you need to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, well, I appreciate you expressing your feelings and your opinion. Again, I'm just trying to get the facts. So I'll be happy to speak with your supervisor. I don't think, your confidence is kind of shaken. So yeah, let me talk to your supervisor, please.
No, my confidence is not...
Well, you're wavering. Let's go.
You mentioned that you felt uncomfortable, and so likewise, I feel the same.
I'm not getting paid to answer calls and talk to the public, okay? I'm forced into a situation. This is your job. So I don't understand why this has come to this, and what the discrepancy is with the information on getting an electronic form signed by a judge for the reasons that you would need it in a court. So, I feel worked up. Yeah, let me talk to your supervisor now, please, Colleen.
Absolutely. One moment.
And this is why it's so difficult. She's trying to blame me, and she's got a chip on her shoulder. She forgets she works for me, that she's a public servant, not my boss. She thinks she's my boss. That's what you get in Concord, North Carolina, at Cabarrus County Courthouse, where they're all buddies. And now I'm sitting here on hold. How hard is this to explain? Caller is on the line. He asked if his form was signed. I gave him conflicting information. He questioned it. I got upset. Great customer service, Colleen. exist.
Thank you for holding, Mr. Guys.
Yes.
I'm going to transfer you to Reese so she can help you, okay?
You're going to transfer me to who? Reese's?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, one moment, please. This is Risa. Can I help you?
Hi, Risa. Colleen transferred me over to you. I think she said she was going to speak with you. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm kind of upset now, and I guess since I have you on the line, I'd like to just file a complaint against Colleen and kind of escalating.
Why would you like to file a complaint against Colleen?
For being unprofessional and escalating a situation and giving me anxiety over a call where I literally had 2 questions.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I was standing there listening to Colleen, and I didn't think she was unprofessional at all, and I am her supervisor.
Okay, so you're not going to... Are you not going to take the complaint? Are you not going to take the complaint?
I'll take your complaint, but what can I help you with?
You can lose your attitude, first of all.
Can I help you with something?
Reese's... Colleen apparently felt like you could help me with something. So maybe what's going on?
What it is that I can help you. Tell me what's going on.
Okay. I asked Colleen 2 questions. She couldn't handle it. You heard the conversation, did you not? You said you heard the call. So.
Well, I couldn't hear what you were saying, but I was listening to her tone. So just take Colleen out of the equation right now. The conversation is between you and I.
And let's lose the tone, just like Colleen's tone.
Let me know how
Okay.
I can help you. What were your 2 questions?
Look, Reese, lose the attitude. The reason I called.
Don't tell me to lose the attitude. I'm
I
trying
will,
to help
Reese.
you.
Lose your attitude.
I'm not losing my attitude. So tell
Let
me
me
how
talk
I
to
can
you.
help you.
You can give me a supervisor.
What were your 2 questions?
Reese, who's your supervisor?
What are your 2 questions?
I'm not comfortable with you, Reese. You have a bad attitude. You're unprofessional. You have a tone.
Oh,
You're
my goodness.
escalate.
Hold
See,
on 1 second.
very
I'll send you to
professional.
my supervisor.
You're very unprofessional, Reese. $15-minute call so far. Crystal. What's your position?
I am assistant clerk.
Okay. I would like to file a complaint on the two employees I spoke to before you picked up. Reese's and Colleen. They're very unprofessional. They escalated a situation that didn't need to be escalated. I'm pissed off now. There's no reason for me to be pissed off. Let me backtrack now. I called in today just to verify my court date for the 9th. I want to just verify it, make sure it didn't change. And I asked about a form that I filled out for the electronic usage in the courtroom. Those are the only two questions I had. Colleen was able...
A form that you previously filled out, or a form that you need to fill out?
Is it possible you can pull up my account or my record and pull up those forms that have been filed? I think they were scanned in.
No, sir, they were not scanned in. I don't have those in front of me.
Okay. All right. This is... October 9th is going to be my second... I'm sorry, I got someone calling in. My second court date. So on my first court date, I forget what the date was, I filled out the electronic request form. Hang on, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, could you just give me the date of my first court date for these three charges?
Your first court date was September the 11th.
Thank you. All right, so that was a Monday. I filled out the form and I brought it down to the courthouse on Friday. And so it's the 9th. I turned it in with district court, the clerk of court. She, stamped it, she signed it, did her thing, gave it back to me. And she said, why are you waiting kind of till the last minute to turn it in? And I said, well, I thought I needed to give 24 hours before I turned it in. And she said, no, you want to turn it in as soon as possible, really. I said, okay, no problem. So that was Friday. Monday rolled around. Some things happened. I ended up being late to court. On my way in, I called to see if the form was authorized by Nate Nurse, the Judge Nurse. I was told they couldn't verify it, or it was in the box, they couldn't verify it, something, but I had to come to the courtroom, go upstairs, go to the third floor, ask the judge if I could bring in my cellular device, and if he said yes, then I can run it back out to the car, run back out, etc. I just said, fuck it, I don't need it, not for this one.
Okay, well, hold on. Sir, let me stop you right there, okay? I don't need to hear that language. I am at work. Crystal. I don't need to hear that language. And
Crystal.
Also, I believe your attorney is trying to call you. That's why your phone keeps beeping.
Okay,
I believe your attorney is trying to reach you now.
Crystal, let me tell you something.
No, sir. You're not going to sit there and cuss. I'm not going to listen to it.
You're gonna. I don't have a First Amendment right for freedom of speech.
I don't have to listen to it.
You don't have
to
say
whatever. I don't have to listen to it.
Right. You don't work for the people, right? You're the boss. If I say fuck because I'm expressing frustration, yep. All right, folks, there we go. So she hung up. That was Crystal, the assistant clerk. Notice she didn't give the last name. These employees do not understand the fucking law. They don't understand what the fuck they signed up for. The Constitution, they swore to protect the First Amendment freedom of speech right that I have to say the word fuck, regardless of their feelings. So, that's 3 complaints. Colleen, Reese's, and Crystal. Crystal is the assistant clerk, so I don't know who the fuck to go to next, but we're getting these filed.